This key has EEPROM memory, it has RAM, it has a processor, and if you look at the data sheet, we can see the input and output first. So what would that make it? Computer. Perfect. Now, as I stated, guys, where's your world tester? As I was explaining to you guys, that what I was telling you is that the first thing that you need to look at when troubleshooting something is what? Power. Now, I've taken the battery out of this key here. This thing is busy updating. I've taken the battery out of this key here, just to show you that this key is a transponder key, and transponder keys are not powered by batteries. Okay. We can pass this thing around, have a look at it. Do you see any battery or anything? Pass it around, pass it to everybody. Guys, you must always check the machines, make sure that they are updating and that they have updated. So, have you guys learned anything today? More than your school? Yeah. So, do you understand more about cars and what controls the cars? Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to read the contents of this key. So I'm going to say read transponder, chip identification. Now it's attempting to read the data in this transponder. Okay. So there it's telling us it's a MQB48. Okay, I'll give you guys, you can read some more keys when I finish here, right? Next, I am going to show you. So, there's no battery inside. Look at this one here, right? You see? No battery. Right? Battery terminal's been removed. Let's go chip identification. Okay, we've identified. It's a PCF79 what, but we are just looking at power. Now, if I put that in there, say chip, if I try to read it, what's happening? LED is blinking. So where's the LED getting power from? From the magnetic field. So, as I explained to you guys, what must you do when you want to learn something new? It is, if you want to learn something new, what must you do? Break it down to the smallest component or the smallest principle. In electronics, we have various principles that things require to get working. I don't know if it's the correct word, but let's just call it principle. Right? Now, if we look at what is the principle that governs the power supply of this key, it's a principle called magnetic induction. So, what I would suggest you guys do is go and read up on magnetic induction. Go online, watch videos on magnetic induction, because magnetic induction is a very important principle in vehicles. Without magnetic induction, vehicles will not work. Nothing will work. If we look at previous thing over here, we have over here Alright? Okay, wait, can I have contraption of yours there, please? Well tester. Can we power up this rig here quickly? Don't worry guys, you can have lunch now.
Power supply.
Power supply. Isn't it over nice power supply in there? You see, Zine is very quiet. Zine has been banned from being here. He's a very naughty guy. Okay. So our first inductor we'll find is here. Right? Switch on. On.
Oh, ignition is off, sir.
Ignition is off. Okay, turn ignition on. Okay, can you see that? What happened the moment we turn the ignition on? The lights turn on. Turn it off again. Turn on. Okay, turn it off. Where's the one with the big LED?
In the back, the LED is in
Turn it on. Can you see? The LED went on briefly. Because what it done now is this computer here tried to read the information of the key because it needs to authenticate the key. So it's asking the key for its password. Now this authentication system here works slightly different. It will give a password here. The password will unlock this key, and then this key will send its password to the cluster. And only if the cluster likes, so the cluster will check the recipe, it will check its EEPROM memory to see if this key is allowed in here, right? And if this key is not allowed in here, that yellow light will flash over there. Okay. But we're focusing on power and we are focusing on inductors. So that is our first inductor there. Okay, can you make your thing fire? You can bend over there, make it fire. So next, if we hear that relay is clicking there, if we open up the relays, what are we going to find? We will find inductors. That is our injectors. If we had to strip these injectors apart, what would we find? Inductors. We find a coil of wire. If we what's happening there, the inductors are turning on and off. Right? But look in here, this gearbox module here. If you look at the gearbox module, we have inductors here in these solenoids, right? If we look at this motor here, this motor also has inductors to make it spin. Okay. So the principle of induction is a very important principle. Okay. I trust you guys have learned something today. I'm going to be leaving now. Nolo will take over, and she will let you guys read EEPROMs, and you guys will read and write EEPROMs. You can also code keys to that thing there. It's not that difficult what we do, and you'll see. Hopefully you guys have learned something today, and we'll be in touch. Maybe I'll see. Maybe we can do something on a Saturday afternoon or something, where if you guys are interested, you can come do something with video here. Okay.